Good morning. That was a restful first night on our narrowboat. The bed is very, very comfy. That's great. So it's 7 a.m. I've got a little bit of mapping to do just to make sure we know where we're going and when today. We've got the central heating on right now. It was a bit chilly in the morning. There's the canal path on the other side of the boat. And Rhonda is making breakfast. Ooh, the first boat meal. We've got toast gonna happen. We have Heinz baked beans, mushrooms, bacon, orange juice. This looks a treat, Rhonda.
Eggs.
And eggs. So let's see what the weather is going to be like this morning. There we go. It's looking good. The sky is clear. There's a lot of dew on the roof. But yeah, the sky is clear, so it looks like we're gonna have another warm and sunny day. It's gonna have to be the sunscreen on again today. That's great. Good morning, ducks. The little one's been left behind. Oh, there you go. Catch up. Catch up to Mum and Dad. Come on. Okay, and that is what you call a narrowboat breakfast to keep you going for the next 8 hours of cruising. Isn't that great? Well, to some of you it may not look good, but to me it looks awesome. Bacon, beans, eggs, mushrooms. The beans is an English thing. Cup of tea and orange juice. Rhonda, thank you, that's awesome.
Morning.
And here we go, just leaving our mooring point. Setting off on epic day 2 of our journey. We don't know how far we're going to get today. We know we've got a lot of locks to do. So we are going to just keep going and get as far as we can get. Should be good exercise today because the locks, with all the running around, winding up and down and running backwards and forwards, take a lot of doing, but it's fun. Here's Rhonda doing our first solo lock, the first one of the day. Nobody there to help her. So we actually made it into the lock. Now Rhonda has closed the lock gate and she's put down the paddles. And now she has to go to the other end and she is going to wind up the paddles to let the water out, and we will drop down to the level of the canal below. Pretty simple, really. Seemed complicated yesterday, the first couple of locks, but that's good. And today we have installed our Canadian flag on the antenna. We're flying the flag today. Oh, Rhonda's opening the gates already. Cool. She's efficient. Don't fall. So we're just heading up to another lock. Passing through a town called Middlewich. These are all the row houses. Oh, once that truck moves, the row houses in Middlewich. Typical British row house. All brick, of course. So here we go into another lock that Rhonda has just set. In we go. Nicely in. There's Rhonda up top. Good job, babe.
My new friend.
And as we get in, we've got to put it in reverse to stop the boat so we don't hit the far door. And we are in. And Rhonda closes the gates behind us. My job is to keep the boat stationary. If we move forward, I reverse. If we move backwards, I go forward. So I keep the boat in the middle of the lock. That's the idea of boating through a lock. And here's a really good view of how the locks raise the water levels from the lower to the upper level. Like a staircase, like an elevator for a boat. So we're now on the Trent and Mersey Canal. We're passing some residential moorings. So people live on these boats full time. You can see the little garden setup they have. That's the residentials. And we're heading off towards a lunch stop at a little town called Sandbach. There's a crane that we just scared away. Very windy, the canals now, having to steer around some quite sharp bends. Just hoping there's no other boats coming the other way.
There's no foil.
And look what time it is. It is tea time. Nice fresh cup of tea and some biscuits as we cruise along. That's what the doctor ordered. Local cows having a nice relax. Here's another one of those tight bends. With a 60-foot boat, you've really got to judge when to start turning the boat to navigate around these bends. This one's a little bit wider, so if a boat did come the other way, we'd be okay, we'd be able to pass. Amazing the birds that you can hear as you're going along. Just loaded with songbirds, the trees at the side of the canal. Really beautiful sound. Does Rhonda get some help with this lock? This is a double lock, so with a double lock, you can either go in the one on this side there's one there. So basically 2 boats can use locks at once, which is handy, saves waiting. I'm just trying to keep the boat in the middle of the lock by using forward and reverse. And once it's full, we'll be going through. So we're into these one after the other double locks going all the way. I think there's about 10 in close proximity to each other. The next one you can already see up ahead, which is just there. We're going to head to that one and keep going. It's probably, I don't know, probably like 17 locks to get through today. That's part of the fun, believe it or not. Here we are, just moored up, waiting for Rhonda to do the next lock in our set of 17 or 20. It's a lot of locks today. I told Rhonda we're halfway through, and she thought, oh, we're almost done. Okay, she's opening the gate, so in we go. And here's a contrast between ancient transport and modern transport. You can see in front is the M6 motorway. Look at all that busy fast traffic as we're chugging along at 2 miles an hour. Makes you appreciate how slow these boats go. Yeah, it's it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've been going since 8 o'clock, so 5 hours. We've done about 12 locks right now, and I think we're going to do around about 16 or 17 today. So we're just going to keep going. Lock 13. Having lunch on the way. That's my lunch today. Well, half eaten, but it's a pig tongue sandwich with a pickled shallot. Does that not sound awesome? It tastes great. Yeah, pig tongue. Very popular in England in a sandwich. There's Rhonda working so hard. That is not a good sign, is it? All the cows are laid down. Does that not mean that it's going to rain? I hope not. It's like a chicane here on a racetrack. Bends to the left almost 90 degrees, and it bends to the right, and then to the left. Okay, we are on lock number 54. Well, it's number 54, it's not the 54th one that we've opened today. But we are on 17 locks. Okay, gotta go. Rhonda's calling me forward. So this is lock number, I don't know how many we've done. I've literally lost count of how many locks we've done today. We're in the middle of a kind of a built-up area. Some old cottages here. I'm just waiting for this lock to fill so that Rhonda can open the gate and we can get on our way. So we decided to go for the epic journey today and do as many locks as we possibly can. We've been going 9 hours. 9 hours non-stop. We had lunch on the go, a sandwich, and now we're just gonna go from this lock to the next one. So we are moored for the night. On day 2 we decided to stop on just a canal side mooring. There's no services or facilities there, and we are taking a walk, see if we can find a little grocery store, or maybe even there might be a pub up here, and that will round off our day. So I looked at the map when we moored up. We actually cruised for 9.5 hours today, and I don't know if it's somewhat of a record, but certainly for us, we never expected to do so many locks. I counted them on the map. We went through 32 locks today. 32, that's got to be epic. For anybody that is knowledgeable about canal boating, cruising on the British canals, I think 32 locks in a day would be pretty good in anybody's book. So we are ready for rest, and I know we are going to sleep well tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, that looks really good. Unicorn beer. What you got, Rhonda? Oh, wow.
Wine. And I've earned it today.
You have.
Anything else then?
That'll be it.
No.
So there we are, sat enjoying our wine and beer. Sat at a pub right beside a lock. Those do not look so inviting to us right now, and we have to go through this lock tomorrow. In fact, that will be the first lock we go through in the morning. And that is tonight's stop, the Red Bull. We made it part of my plan that we stop at one pub every night that we moor on this 2-week canal trip. So tonight is the Red Bull. So back on the boat for the evening. Just cooking dinner right now. The sun's going down over there, and I can smell dinner, and oh boy, does it smell good.